CBN came with an announcement of the cybersecurity levy. SERAP and some other organizations have said they've gone to court to sue the federal government, but we are hearing, and we are hoping that the federal government will come out officially. We are hearing that the president may have asked for a withdrawal or a pause or rescission of that decision by the central bank, the directive, which they say it will take 2 weeks to take effect. What is your opinion? There are those who say this is in our laws, it's in the statute, in section 44. They're just acting based on the law.
Well, the interpretation, as I did say, the interpretation of the amendment to the Cybercrime Act by the central bank was grossly misleading. Whereas the amendment that took effect in February only specified that some businesses that are listed in section 42 of the Principal Act were to pay the levy. But when the central bank issued a circular, and Nigerians were told that individual customers were also going to pay. And I said, no, this is not what the law is saying. And I think the House of Reps also passed a resolution urging the central bank to have a rethink. I want to believe that the government has looked at the law and decided to cancel the levy, or rather suspend the levy. I do hope that the government will make an announcement on that, because such an announcement will be in line with the provisions of the Act. But Shehu, I also think, particularly for you guys in the media, you must be interested in the amendment beyond the levy. That's the 0.05% levy. In line with the decision of the ECOWAS Court, in the case of SERAP and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the National Assembly amended Section 24 of the Principal Act to decriminalize certain provisions, certain sections, subsection of that section, to ensure that cyber stalking, and others were taken out of the law. So what you now have is a situation whereby you can only be proceeded against if you're engaged in producing or distributing pornographic materials, or a text message or a WhatsApp message that can lead to a breakdown of law and order. Again, that will have to be defined at some point. But there's also Section 38 now, which has been smuggled into the amendment to justify breach of or data privacy. Again, this will have to be looked at vis-a-vis the provision of the Constitution, Section 37 in particular, the right to your correspondence, the privacy of your home, and the general interpretation of Chapter 4 is that you cannot breach any provision of Chapter 4 without a court order. If you are going to detain me, even as a suspect, you must go to court and get an order. If you are going to prevent me from traveling out of the country, from enjoying my freedom of movement, you must get an order. If you are going to seize my property, even in interim, you must get a court order. So if you are going to breach my right to privacy, data privacy, you must get a court order, that hasn't been considered by Section 38 of the Act, I think this is an area that the National Assembly will have to have another look at.
Yeah.